Welcome to fmtraining.tv. My name is Margaret. I'll be your broadcast engineer for today. I'm here with the wonderful Nick Hunter, who is going to start his last mini-series for a while. Nick has been recently exploring what you can do with Chat GPT and FileMaker, which has been quite cool. So we're happy to have him on to talk about that. Speaking of which, the schedule. So we're doing importing into FileMaker with Chat GPT for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, which should be an interesting conversation. Thursday we'll have Hansa drop by, and then Friday we'll have Jonathan Ray discuss secret database speed performance. And then Monday, Richard will be basically for the next 2 months starting his for beginner FileMaker and intermediate FileMaker developers course, pretty much covering FileMaker from the ground up. So if you're interested in that, or if anyone would be interested in that, let them know. It helps out. If you'd like to support the channel, we would greatly appreciate it. If you've already bought one of these, thank you very much. Seriously, this helps a ton. FM Training Complete bundles, Plus bundle, Basic bundle, they all have a different amount of videos. This also comes with FileMaker if you happen to need it. Pretty much we talk about everything under the sun: server, WebDirect Go, Pro, relationships, variables, calculations, layouts. You name it, we chat about it. So if you like that format better, that might be an option. I think this pretty much covers it. Nick, what are we doing today?
Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. So today, it's another series about ChatGPT. Okay, so we're not going to talk a lot about ChatGPT because I talk about this. We know how it works. I already have some many webinars, so you can send the links, Margaret, about how to implement ChatGPT inside your file, and and how to interact with ChatGPT, which is pretty much, it's very simple. You send something, you send what you want, and return the result. Okay. So, but what can we do with this? What can we do with ChatGPT? People say, what we do with ChatGPT? Okay. So ChatGPT is it's a good tool to convert data into something else. So for that, it's very good. So and it avoids a lot of headaches. Okay. So all this work about, let me share my screen. So all the work we have with FileMaker to get something like this. So let's say we have a PDF, and this is a quotation. Okay. It's a PDF file. I received that from my customer. Okay. So I have this. So what can we do with this in FileMaker? Absolutely nothing. Pretty much. There's nothing we can do with this. It's a PDF file. So it's, we have columns, we have total, we have, information, but we cannot do anything with this. So what can we do? And when ChatGPT is involved in this, first I need to extract the text out of this. My favorite way is to use the OCR, right? And so you send the PDF to an API, right? And you get back the text for you. With the big advantage, and this is a huge advantage because we need that for ChatGPT, it separates the text following the page we have here, right? 4 page, page 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I think we have a link for the OCR. I'm not going to explain how the OCR works. We already have that, so we can watch the video for that, right? And you can integrate that. It's not that complicated either. But we do need this separation of pages, right? Because if you have 15,000 pages, ChatGPT won't accept a big chunk of text, right? It will accept a limited amount of text, right? So we separate per page, right? And then we can send page by page to ChatGPT and analyze page by page, okay? So when I get the text, right, can take the text and ask ChatGPT to convert that text into a JSON. So I already have a demo on this, how we take this, right, and how we get this. Pretty much, we ask ChatGPT a simple request, right? Which is take whatever this document is, this page is, and ask in JSON. You want it in JSON format, okay? So when you do this, ChatGPT returns this, right? And that's all. So that's the role of ChatGPT here, right? But when we have this, what can I do to extract those things and use them as FileMaker data, okay? So as you can see, here we have a PDF here. Let me take the PDF. So we have this, but we can ignore this. What is interesting us is this, okay? So we have this. We have the product description, the quantity, the price, and the total, right? Okay. So, and this is a text here. It's a text. So if I want ChatGPT if I want to do that myself, take that text, right? Only that text. So analyze the page, extract only what I need, and place it in fields. Place this in a field, this in another field, this in another field, and so that is a big headache, right? For that, we have a JSON format. JSON, what it is? JSON is pretty much create a database in a text format. This is a database in a text format. I have one field name, data. Field name, data. Field name, data. And then we arrive here where we have related data. Like imagine like in FileMaker, we have related data. And for light item, I have many items, right? So that will be the first record, the second record, and the third record, right? In another table. This is field name, field name, field name, field name, field name, field name. This is table name. And here we have field name, field name, field name, field name for each record. Product code, product code, product code, product code. Description, 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 description. Price, 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 right? So that's a JSON format. FileMaker knows how to read that very well, So in this webinar, what are we going to do, right? We're going to learn many things. If you have, some Excedrin or Advil or something like this, you need them right now, right? Because what I'm going to show you in this webinar is complicated, not complicated, but it gave me a headache at me. Okay, so imagine. But when you get the points, it's not that complicated. But you need to learn. We need to learn JSON, and we need to learn variables, because believe it or not, you know squat about variables. No, really, you know squat, because variables, in FileMaker are undervalued and not used properly, because FileMaker doesn't do a good job in teaching things to the people, to the users. They're not doing a good job. That's why you came here, okay? And I'm going to tell you all about this. So many people ask me about something like this. So let's start, Okay, let's start with the beginning. I want to extract data from this. So I'm going to use JSON, correct? So what JSON do? We have plenty of JSON stuff. We have the format element, we have the get element, element type, the list key, the list value, the set element. Okay. Some are interesting for us right now. Some are not interesting. Something is interesting me right now, okay, is the list key. Okay. So what the list key? Okay. I point the JSON list key to the JSON, and here I put this. So this, right? It's all what I have in my JSON file. I have the contact name, the contact number, customer, delivery address, invoice address, line item. No, this is what I have, quotation number, because this is in alphabetical order. So quotation number I have, quote dates I have, invoice address I have, delivery address I have, customer I have, contact name I have, notes, line item I have. So this is, I'm listing the keys, like it's like a list of fields. This is all the fields I have in my JSON. We call that keys in the JSON. Okay. But when you put the double quote here, that means I want all the primary keys. That means I want all the main fields. Let's say I don't want to use the word key because in FileMaker that has a connotation. This is all the fields I have in my JSON. If I add one manually, let's say because it's a text, if I add one manually, okay. If I add one manually, like Nick Hunter, if I add one manually like this, okay. If I do this and I say, for example, let's do this presenter, right? And I put Nick Hunter here, comma. If I go there, I need to commit. Okay. If I go there and I ask again the key, the list key, the JSON, and all of them, I have the presenter. Correct? So pretty much I added the fields in my database. I try to present in a way that you can understand. Right? But if I do this, for example, I say, okay, I want customer here. I put customer here. It's empty. If I put presenter, it's empty. If I put quotation total, is empty. Why? It's because I have nothing, I have no related records based on that. For example, if I put line items, I have this. Okay. I have this. So that means what this means? It means that inside line items, I have 11, let's say, related records. Okay. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, yeah, because the 0 counts. I have 12. 0 counts as 1 in JSON. JSON count the first record as the record 0. So we have 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So that's the 12 numbers. Okay? But now, what happens if I do this? Boom. I have more fields. That means this is what I have in this first record, right? You do the same for the, I can do whatever I can say, the first, the second, if I put 12, if I put, I don't know, 34, I have nothing because I don't have 34. I go until 11. 12, I don't have. 11, 10, 9, 8, 6, 5. I have something. Okay. Correct? So this list key, okay, it's what's helped me discover what I have in my JSON file, in my JSON text. Okay. So that's the first thing you need to know about the JSON. First, when you get a JSON, you need to analyze the situation. Correct? Do we have questions so far, Marge?
Yes, we do. I'll do the first one. Is Nick still using the OCR dot space for reading the PDF?
Yes.
Okay.
This is for the OCR space. Is one of the best in the business because they have kind of AI, So they are, I use it because it works great in multiple languages. It do a good job of to analyze the PDF. It keeps the formatting of the columns. Okay, it keeps the grid. So this is the best way to do that. Yeah. Do we have another question?
Yes. Is listing all the keys, even those below other keys, inside arrays? Question mark.
Okay, so no, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm doing here. Line item, it's an array. But contact number is not. So if we don't have another question, I can follow, but do we have another question?
Nope, we're good.
Okay. So now FileMaker did a good job, half good job on get element type. So if I say contact number, I have this. But if I have one, if I say line item, line, not Klein, it says 4. Okay? So what that means, okay, because people keep asking me, many of you asking me what the freaking, what the F this means, 1, 4. So what you do, like I did, you go to the help and you ask FileMaker to tell you, and then FileMaker tell you squat about what this is. If you understand, if the guy who wrote this should be fired immediately because it doesn't mean anything. Okay, that data type return text number. Okay, cool. Okay, thank you. Okay. So, and if you understand the example, you're very good. It's so what you do okay, you need to go to check these JSON set elements to learn what these, and you need, when you do this, so you don't understand squat, and then you have to deduct yourself, because even there, they don't tell you that the number returning is this number. So when this return 4, that means it's an array. When it returns 1, that means it's just a string as a text. Okay. I don't know if I put a number here, if I put this, if this will return number 2. I have no idea. Total. Yeah. So you have quotation total return 2 because this is a number. Then you have customer return 1 because it's a text. And line items return 4 because it's an array. Correct? So, based on this, now, because it's very important to learn all of those things, you know? So now we know what get element means, you know? We know that to know about this, you need to go to set elements and learn and deduct that this number is what the type returns. Good job, FileMaker. No, really, Claris, you did a good job here, right? Yeah, I'm sarcastic because the guy when I was at FileMaker, okay, you know, I wrote pretty much all the help about the script steps. No, really, you know, if you go script step, I wrote all the help for the script steps. I rewrote them, okay, because it was a nightmare. Nobody was understanding anything about this, okay? Took me like 6 months of my life to rewrite all the script step help, okay? So I was working back in the day with a lady named Susan Hernandez, and she was the head of the documentary, you know, everything that is help and the document exchange and stuff like that. But this is terrible. But fortunately, you found this channel and we explained to you what it is. So those numbers, so now I know, right, when I have something. So now, based on this, I can write something like this. A let statement, okay? I can put the value number equal 1, okay? Element equal JSON. So first we can do this. First we do this, JSON equal this. And now, right, I can do this. Elements. I can do this. JSON get elements of the JSON, and the key index is the value number. And now I can take the type, say JSON get element type, okay, or to the JSON, but I want the elements. And now I have something like this. type. So if I put 2 here, why set 3? Hold on. Value number, JSON. So I have this, the element. Yeah, this is not working. Oh, sorry about that. I need the key. List of keys equal. So I'm getting all the list of the keys. Okay. And then I need to extract the current key. I'm going to explain all of this, okay? But this is a good exercise for you to understand what's going on here. Get value, list of keys, and the value number. And then this. Okay. And now I can ask for the type. No? Current key, contact number. Okay. Elements. Here. Type. Oh, sorry for that. Okay. Okay. So what do I do? Remember, I have this list of keys, you know, I have all the list of keys, right? All of them. But I want to know each one, the type they are. Okay? And what they are. What they are and the type. For example, if I put the number 2, which this one, okay? If I put 2 here, the current key is contact number. The element is this, and the type is 1. So now I can do something like this. I want the current key, you know, what it is, and the type. If I do 1, contact name, 2, contact number, 3, customer, 4, delivery address, 5, invoice. And here I have an array, it's 4. Right? So I can now navigate throughout my JSON just by changing a number. Right? Correct? And here we know it's a number, right? Correct? And now if you want to improve your stuff, right? You have the type name. So here, you know, that was the beauty of the let statement, because with the let, you know everything. So I'm putting the number I want to extract from which fields. I'm getting the list of all the keys based on this field. I'm extracting the current key based on this list, based on the number. For example, here, if I put 10, it will extract this. If I put 1, it will extract this. 2, 3, 4, okay? So this is the number. I'm going to extract which one I want. Then I'm getting the key. When I get the name of the key, I can get the elements, I can get the type. And for the type name, because, yeah, it's good, you know, it says me 1, 2, 3, 4, but what the 1, 2, 3, 4? In that case, you use choose, pointing to the type, and you say, the first is unknown, because type 0 we don't have, right? The first type is text. Then we have numbers. Then we have objects. And then we have, I'm stopping to 4. And this is a array. So now instead of having type name, I can do this and I have this. So this is a text. Text, 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 array, 7 text, 8, 9 is a number. 10 is a number. See, so you can, with this technique here, you can extract based on the number. So how choose works? I use that often. Based on the field that will return 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You say, okay, when it's 0, I want this. When it's 1, I want this. When it's 2, I want this. When it's 3, I want this. When it's 4, I want this. You see? It's like a case, a super case based on numbers. This needs to return. So let's go to the help right quick. Okay. See, so the example terrible. So it doesn't tell you any. This, it's a 0 base index. Okay, so 0, 1. So the field you point to. The field you point to need to return 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like this. Okay, so that's very cool. So now I have this. So now I know everything, right? Based on the number. Correct? Okay. So, do we have any question?
Not at the moment, so you're good.
Okay. So, when the difficulty here, okay, is to ensure that we can dynamically know what inside this, dynamically analyze what is inside this. So why I'm doing this, why I'm doing all of these things, okay? Why I'm doing this, right? First, to extract data, but also to know what that is and the type. Because depending on the type, because what I want to do, so I need to close this file. I'm going to reopen it. What we need to achieve here, right? What we need to achieve here is this. That's what we need to achieve. Ha. Yeah, you get it. I have everything as viable. Everything. The total amount, the sales tax, the quote date, the quotation total, the quotation number, the presenter. I added manually, right? But if I get another file, right? If I get another, with different names, right? Let's say this is address 1, for example, and this is address 2, Let's say I'm changing the names, I put 2Ds, I'm changing. This is clients, this is contact name like this, this is contact number. Okay, this is line item like this. So I change the names. You know, let's say I have another name. I have other name and stuff like that. So I need to quit and reopen it. And now, right, it changed the name as well. It changed the name of the variable. It's address 1, address 2. So I'm naming the variable based, right, on the name I have in the JSON. But I have no way to know that. So the name of the variable cannot be this. Because what name I put in here, you know, I cannot anticipate the name of the variable, right? I cannot anticipate the name of the variable. I have no idea of the name of the variable because it's based on whatever I'm getting from the file. And depending on the file I have, it could be completely different, right? So how I can convert a name, unpredictable name. So I need to name the variable based on what I get, dynamically name the variable. Okay. And also, I need to use what most of you never use is the multi-value variable. Aha. Yes, the infamous this. The infamous repetition. You know, and nobody use that. You know, but here it's more than important. So we're going to learn about this. Okay. So if you don't have any question, I can go to that topic.
Nope, you're good.
Okay. So first thing, how to dynamically name a variable. Okay. So I have an example here. Right. I had one, and I think I got rid of it. Okay. So no, it's there. So let's take this, and let's create a new one. We need to use. Okay. Let's start from the beginning. I can, within a calc, generate a variable. Demonstration. I use let's, and I say variable. This is my variable equal A, B, C, D, E. Right? So this, I'm using the let statement, and I'm saying this is my variable equal this. And I don't care about the calculation in the let statement. I have no calculation, but I need a double quote to say, okay, that's it. Do this. So here what happened. This is my variable, A, B, C, D, E. If I change this, and I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Changed. So, but I didn't do any set variable script step, nothing. Within a calculation, within a let statement in the calculation, I can generate variable, and I can generate as many variable I want. You know, if I do something like this, right? If I do something like this, I can generate as many variable I want. I can generate multiple. This is 2, Nick. This is what happened today? This is 3. Okay, so I have 3 variable. Okay, boom. This. So I can create variable from a let statement. Correct? And that works anywhere. In every calculation, I can generate variables. So that's super powerful, right? But now what I want to do, okay, I want to dynamically name a variable. So I'm using another thing, of FileMaker, evaluate. So what the evaluate is, okay? So let's say I'm saying like this, evaluate get layout table name and column like this, city. So what's FileMaker will return? Nothing. Why? Evaluate. Oh, sorry. Evaluate. Get fields. Try to find a so it's not easy at all to do that, right? It's but I try to find a get field and yeah, get field and and this. Oh, it's missing get field, blah 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 blah, and oh, the field must be all the JSON. JSON. Yeah, it's not easy at all to do that. I should have come with an example. Why get name, get fields, parentheses, get field name JSON. Why say this? Anyway, so let's say an evaluation like this, So you can type a text, a pure text. I try to find a good example, but get current date, okay, as a text. Boom, right? So it's a text. If I remove evaluate, I get this. It's a pure text. And then I say, yeah, but evaluate this text. I can say evaluate this, right? Evaluate this. What can I do as an example? Easy example. +1, like for example, like this. So evaluate this. If I remove the evaluate, it's just a text, right? So maybe I can take an example here. Maybe I can, yeah, but because here I'm evaluating things like this. I don't understand why I don't understand why it didn't work. Why my example didn't work. If I do this, right? Why this didn't work? It should have worked. Let's try again. So I have this piece of text, I have the get layout table name and this. So I don't understand why this one didn't work. Yeah, it works, but it's empty, I think. So let's put something in that field. Date. So let's put something in that field. Yeah, it's empty. So I put the date of today. Okay, so this is my date. So I can't say, yeah, now it works. Sorry for that, it was empty. So I have a piece of a function and then I have a piece of text, so, right? The name of the field is a piece of text. If I remove the evaluate, I get this, a piece of text, but it's text. But if I do this, now it will say, okay, I understand. You want me to take this piece of text and treat it as a FileMaker calculation, right? I could have put like something like this. I could have put everything as a text, right? Gets everything as a text. Get layout name, gets layout table name, boom, boom, boom. But here, yeah, that's why it doesn't work here, because you need to have this. So anyway, let's go to the real stuff. Okay, so you put the text, and then you can evaluate if it's well organized. You can it's not easy at all. I admit it. I know it's not easy, but it's the only way we can do that. So remember how I'm creating a variable, with a let. I'm doing the same using an evaluation. And here I say, whatever I want as variable name, right? And the result, I want hello, how are you? Right? Yeah, but here it does again the same problem here, because this need to be quoted. It's I need to put this in quotes. Okay, I will explain why. Okay, so this is how you name a variable and how you put the content of the variable, the result of the variable, how you can dynamically name the variable as you want it. If I monitor this and I go there, of course it doesn't work. Why did it work? Huh. Oh, sorry for that. It needs to be a global variable. Whatever I want as variable name, hello, how are you? Okay? And I can change the name of this. Hello world. Okay? I change the name. So now I have another hello world. Where's the hello world? Hello world. Don't know why I did this, but it's okay. Right? What happened here? I have no idea. So, because I typed, as you type, it did, because I have this automatically evaluate. So, because he was typing as, if you do this, it does like this. My name is Nick Hunter. So each time I validate this, he said, my name is, he should have said here, my name is Nick Hunter, because I tap, tac, 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 he created all, okay? So you need to make sure that this is not activated. Otherwise, you have this problem. So now, if I say A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3, 4, it didn't do that. Right? So you understand? Each time you type, it creates the variable as you type. Okay? Because you have this. But normally you're not in this data viewer stuff. This is for the demo. Okay. So now this can come from the source of this, of the name, okay, can come from anything I want. Okay. For example, it can come from from the city, for example. Okay. And I want this. So what happened if I do this? Okay. I don't know if I have something in city. I need to make sure I have something in city here. So city, let's say, you're in Davis, okay? March, okay.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm in Davis. Yep.
Okay. Davis. So now, so I have the name of the variable equal as the content of the field. Okay. But I can do this. Get field name of this. Get field name of this and this equal this. Why say this? And get field name this. I want the field name of this. Why didn't it work? This, I have no idea why. What it says here? Evaluate liked here and the field name of this and should be good because this is a piece of text and the field name. I don't think this is necessary. No. So I'm going to explain the quote, but why this works, but this not the field name of the city of the field. Never mind. So I can put city like this, and take the content, right? So this will work, yeah. So evaluate. So now I have the city Davis. So I can dynamically name my variable. Okay, so do we have any question on this, Marge?
Missing a quote before the $sign? Question mark.
No, it's not. I don't need a quote here because this is where I put the, get field name and the field, and it doesn't work. No, it's not missing. I don't need that a quote. It's a piece of calculation. This, like this. This is okay. Okay, so okay, never mind. Let's put this instead.
I have another question, by the way.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
Could
go
this
ahead.
be achieved too with while parentheses instead of let parentheses?
Yes. You can do that within a while. But here I don't need a while. I just need this. I just need to name a variable. That's all what I need to do. So I don't, evaluate let, and you build your name with the pieces of text, right? And this can be dynamic. So I dynamically name my, I don't know why but if I change this, I put San Francisco. Okay. Then I refresh this. So now I have a San Francisco variable based on what I type here. Okay. So, so now I want to show you what quotes is doing. Why quotes? Okay. A let statement, a true let statement, right, requires, is built like this. Okay. You say let, and you say whatever city equal quote. Okay. CT2. This need to be quoted if I want to do this. If I want to say a text, it need to be quoted to work. If I don't put quotes, it won't work. FileMaker will say, first of all, it will say table missing. Okay, it won't work and it won't let you validate this. Okay, so instead of doing this, so how I can create a piece of text that will be used and understood as quoted text? Well, we have this quote stuff. If I do this, FileMaker do this. It returns San Francisco. Yeah, but I want quotes, San Francisco quotes. So you could do a piece of junk like this. Don't even know if that works. Yeah. It doesn't understand that. I need here. Okay. You can create a piece of junk like this. Okay. Or you can use that FileMaker did for us. Quote this. Boom. And I have the text quoted. If I remove quotes, I have this. I need to put the junk. If I use quotes, I have this. It says, okay, whatever the text you have here, within quotes. That's why we have quotes. So I need, in my calculation here, I need to say whatever this content is, it needs to be quoted for the calc to understand. Okay, because otherwise you won't understand. Otherwise, this will not be quoted. It will be like doing this, the let's, like I did before, the let's like this, to me, city, right? Equal San Francisco. It will have read that like this, and that doesn't work. And it quotes this in order to understand that as a calc. So that's why we need quotes. Whatever this will return. Correct? So now that I have the evaluation of this text, this is a piece of text. It's a text and fields and text and quotes, this field content and text. This is because when I do something like this, when I build a true a let statement, city equal San Francisco, you know, and I don't want any calculation at the end. I need the double quotes. Okay, so I can build this garbage, or I can put this. I think that will work. Instead of doing this, right? And this, and quotes this, and this. It will work. Yeah. Quote empty. I want nothing. I want quote, quote, right? So this will work. This works. So let's say let's change the put like I don't know, Paris. So you build a calc. This is text. This is a text. A piece of text typed and a field and a piece of text and a function with a field and a piece of text and for a function with nothing and and a piece of text. I want this to be, I want this text. I want this text. What happened here? Oh, yeah. I want this text. I want this to be recognized, I want FileMaker to execute this as the calculation. I build this like this. This is a text, pure text, right? This is the result of this. And I said, okay, FileMaker, I want this, and I want you to make it as it were a true calc in the calculation dialog. And I could do this, by the way, you know. I could do this, have a field, put my text here. It's a text. I put the text in a field, right? It's not a calc. Right now, it's not a calc. It's a piece of text. But I can do this. Here, evaluate the calc. Okay? Evaluate this. Okay? So, if I change to London, I hope it works. London. It did it. I can change my calc, say, okay, I want city, and for example, I want underscore 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I want to change my calc, evaluate. City, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which should have done it. Oh, this one. Evaluate. Why is not doing it? Anyway, something must be wrong. Hand in city 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know why I'm doing this. Each time it doesn't like it. It's okay. London. I don't know. Okay. Is there? It doesn't like this one, but it's okay. The evaluation, it's hard to get all of this. What I want you to know about this, okay, about the evaluation, is how to name a variable on the fly. So this is the simplest way. Whatever this returns and this returns. This is a simpler way. So, but anyway, tomorrow we are going to continue working on this, okay? Because it is important to extract this and to make it a variable, okay? It's important to know to do this, because tomorrow we are going to see that script. Yes, I know. So you have a lot of things happening here, right? But thanks to that script, okay, I don't care about what this returns. Okay, so if I close this file, now open it again. If I said this is 2222, if I said this is and this one is you know, I don't care about how this name, you know, I don't care how this is named at all, because FileMaker, the script will take care of it, right? And I'm going to name my variables, right? I'm going to name the variables based on what it is. I don't give a damn. The variable will be named based on this, and I know this is from the line item description number 10, line item description number 11, line item description number 12. I know that because not only I name my variables based on what I put that there, you know, but also I'm counting where they are positioned here. So now that I have this, I can extract, create records, and put in the right field. Okay, so that tomorrow and after tomorrow.
Yep, sounds good. Okay, thank you, Nick.
Thank you very much.
We will
See you tomorrow.
Yep, bye.
Bye-bye.
Got a report of an individual up here who may be a FileMaker license. Well, it's potentially expired. Look at the back of that car right there. Looks like the FileMaker license has expired. Sir, I need you to step out of the vehicle. Sir, step out of the vehicle. Sir!